Hi there, John here from Hunter Bowls, and today I'd like to give you a close-up look at the new Impulse Laser Measure, which is distributed exclusively by Hunter Bowls throughout Australia and New Zealand. One of the first questions we get about the laser measure is it Bowls Australia approved? And the answer is most definitely yes. The Impulse Laser Measure is both BA and World Bowls approved. In fact, Australia's National Officiating Advisory Group stated they found our laser measure to be compact and efficient and suitable for both players and officials for use in pennant, zone, region or division competition, and believed it will prove to be a useful addition to the tools for umpires, officials and players in our sport. So with that said, let's get up and personal with the Impulse Laser Measure and see how it works. It is made up of two distinctive parts, the laser measure and the housing. The housing ensures the laser is at the correct height to hit the centre of the jack, remembering that you measure from the bowl to the jack, not from the jack to the bowl. So let's have a quick look at the buttons now. The middle distance button is used to turn the laser measure on, as well as to take a standard distance measurement and make what we call an umpire's mode measurement, which I will show you shortly. The clear button is to delete the last measurement as well as to turn the laser measure off. The function and plus and minus button are used to look at previous measurements as well as to change the units of measure. So to turn it on, you press the middle distance button twice quickly. If you do it too slowly, it will not turn on. So it has to be two quick presses. And to turn it off, you press and hold the clear button for approximately 2 seconds until the unit goes off. When the unit is turned on, the laser is immediately activated. This helps to spot the jack when placing the laser measure down against the bowl you are measuring. So place the laser measure up against the bowl, aiming it in the direction of the jack, and when you are happy the laser is in the middle of the jack, press the middle distance button once. When the laser light goes off, it has taken the measurement and you can see the measurement on the screen. Be sure to press the button once and not hold it down, as that will take the unit into a different mode and not give you the distance measurement you were expecting. Now that you have measured the first bowl, go to the second and repeat the process. To activate the laser light again, just press the middle distance button once. I find that doing this before you place the laser measure down against the bowl makes it easier to sight the laser onto the jack. Take your measurement, and you'll see the newest measurement is always the bottom one on the screen. Each time a measurement is made, all previous measurements scroll up. And if you need to make more measurements, for more bowls, just repeat the process. If the measurement is close, and you feel you want to ensure you have taken the measurement from the closest point on the jack, then there is a feature we call the umpire mode, which is a non-stop minimum and maximum measurement. So to enter this mode, set up just like you would for a standard measure, but instead of just pressing the middle distance button once to get your measurement, hold the button down for about 3 seconds. Now the laser light will stay on, and you can slowly move the laser from one side of the jack to the other. Do that a few times, and then press the middle distance button once while the laser is on the jack. Have a look at the screen and you'll see 4 measurements. The top measurement is the maximum distance it measured, the second measurement is the minimum distance it measured, and the third is the difference between those two measurements. The last number is the measurement it took when you pressed the button the last time. So for bowls, the important measurement is the second from the top, which is the minimum distance from the bowl to the jack. Now what about measuring bowls or jacks in the ditch? We all know that measuring any bowls in the ditch with a traditional measure is difficult, and certainly difficult to be accurate. Let's see how you do it with the Impulse Laser Measure. If the jack is in the ditch and the bowl is on the green, have someone hold a scorecard up against the front of the jack that's in the ditch, facing the bowl you are measuring, and measure from that bowl to the card. Do the same for when a bowl is in the ditch and the jack is on the green, but this time you will have to measure from the jack to the card resting up against the bowl. The trick to getting an accurate measure is to ensure you hold the card straight and face it directly towards the bowl you are measuring from. Now, just a few other additional pieces of information about the impulse laser measure. All measurements are taken from the back of the laser unit in meters with 1 millimeter increments. You can change the unit to measure from the front of the unit and also in feet or inches, but the default is from the back and in meters with 1 millimeter increments. The minimum distance you can measure is approximately 25 millimeters from the front of the laser measure, which means a bowl to jack distance of about 110 millimeters. Whilst the laser measure can measure up to 30 meters, it is recommended for use in bowls for up to 5 meters. The laser light turns off after 30 seconds of inactivity, and the whole unit will turn off after 90 seconds of inactivity. So if you forget to turn it off, it's not a problem. It will turn itself off and not waste battery life. If you find you've accidentally pressed a button and the screen does not look like you expect, simply press the clear button and it will return to the distance measuring screen. Now, the impulse laser measure can be used with one hand, and it can also be used by those bowlers whose hands might be a little bit shaky. The laser measure comes with a base attachment to help stabilise the unit for those that might need it. Simply place the laser measure in the base and away you go. The base will never contact the bowl, no matter how the bowl lies. The laser measure will require charging when the battery meter turns red. To charge, simply connect the mini USB cable provided with the laser measure and charge it as you would any USB device. You can see on the measure that it is charging, and it is fully charged when the meter is completely green. A full charge should last for over 100 measures. If you have difficulty in seeing the laser on the jack or getting a measure in extremely bright lighting conditions, simply ask someone to stand in such a way that the jack is shaded from the sun. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or would like additional information on how to purchase the impulse laser measure, please go to our website at hunterbowls.com.au. Thank you.